Right now I've been caught at a very happy time because we just finished our production of My Son Pinocchio, Geppetto's musical tale.
My favorite moment in Heart is performing at the end where everybody gets to see what you've been working on.
I think every moment I get to spend with my friends and just like performing on stage and singing with them.
And the work that goes into a production such as this is immense. I feel every year, about a week before the show, why do we keep doing this? It's so much stress and so much work. And then somebody will say, well, we're doing it for the kids. We are doing it for the kids. But also the joy that it brings to the audience. The audience cheers and laughs and claps. And for about a 2-hour period, they get to pull away from the cares of their life and come and just enjoy theater and music and an orchestra, a live orchestra. And it makes a difference in their lives. And we're just grateful that we can be a part of that. I started Hearts in 2002, which now seems like a very long time ago. And I'm so grateful that I can keep going. I'm grateful for my young staff. This year, for My Son Pinocchio, all of our staff are alumni of Hearts. The orchestra director, the director of the show, the assistant director, the production manager, the stage manager, the lighting designer, they all came through our program, and now they're adults who are leading other children. And I could not have imagined that it would be like this, that when we started all those years ago, that this would be the result.
Hi, I'm Tom Hollowak, and I'm the first manager of Paliku Theater dating back to 2002. And when we opened the theater, we didn't have a use for it except for some student classes. And I went looking out for people in the community who I thought could use it. And I found this one wonderful group called Hawaii Education of the Arts, and talked to them about having a place to perform community theater, not just in church basements or cafetoriums in schools. And so Pam DeBoard and I became a team at that point, and here it is almost 25 years later, and Hearts is still doing wonderful theater for the community and for the children, and I have to congratulate Hearts for that. And I got to retire.
I have been here since 2009, and since then I've worked side by side with Hearts.
Basically, my word is law.
I have been blessed to have the Hearts coming through all the time. They are what we refer to as an anchor rental, because they are ones that we like having here. We like kind of trying to keep the year working in such a way that they can be with us. Having this many kids coming in doing such beautiful productions and watching them grow over the years, becoming really quality actors and theater people and humans, entirely is attributed to how they run their program. It's all from the heart. It's all well developed. It's teaching them all the levels of theater that they need, and they're putting on beautiful shows. And so certainly with the pandemic taking a break, it has been a joy having them back in our house and being able to help them and work with them in any way we can. Pam and I have known each other much longer than that, because I've been helping out for a very long time, and it's always beautiful when they're in the house. So it's a joy to have them here, and thank you for allowing them to be a part of this theater and be one of our anchors and one of the joys that we have working with the community and bringing beautiful theater to hundreds and hundreds each time, thousands over the years. It is truly a joy.
I started off in Hearts when I was probably 6 years old and stayed with Hearts until I was 18. Hearts was absolutely incredible for me throughout all my schooling years. And because of Hearts, I found a career in tech theater, which has led me to where I am today as assistant theater manager here at Paliku Theater. So Hearts has completely changed my life.
I personally want to express my gratitude to anybody who has donated in some way to us. I want to specifically thank the city and county for giving us that grant in 2023, because if we had never received that grant, we would not be here today. It infused our program with enough money to relaunch.
With
the city and county money, we actually were able to extend Hearts programming all the way down to infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and helping to do parent and child music and language building classes. Additionally, we sort of created these programs for kids going to kindergarten and kids in first and second grade who were struggling with reading, struggling with phonological awareness, sort of hearing the sounds in the English language. And we infused Pam DeBoer's music curriculum with a literacy program to build their oral language skills, develop their first instrument, which is their voice for both singing and talking, and also work on fine motor skills for handwriting and actually teaching them how to read. So in a 2-month period, we had 98 kids specifically in the Learn How to Read program, in addition to moms and babies, moms and toddlers, and a lot of those kids have now fed into Heart's musical theater program, and it's expanded the program as a whole.
And now here we are. And so I want to say thank you, but also to the many donors and all the parents who support us and the grandparents, everybody who comes together and does good for us. And thank you so much. Mahalo nui loa.
Auntie Pam just keeps going. She's a theater producing machine. So please support Hearts in all of their efforts to bring good theater and arts to our community.